It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Jake Junis gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Here's the first pitch to him. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is Buxton. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. RBI chance early on here with the man at third following the leadoff triple. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Up next for Minnesota, Nicholas Castellanos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. First and second here with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
The next twin up, Jonathan Schoop. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep. Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for the second strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Hit hard down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here's the first pitch to him. And a double steal try here. Lifted down the line in left. Laureano will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
So stepping in, Travis Shaw, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Comes set with the 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Four runs here in this half inning. And he fouls this one off. And he got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Delman Caruso, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Scope at second. Kepler on at first with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Left side, but well foul. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a line drive, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 4, the A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Fernando Romero will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Now at the plate, number 64. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 64.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing. Oh, and look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. And low. It's a ball and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Another payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the center fielder, Robbie.
Striding in for Oakland, Robbie Grossman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton waits on it. 1 down. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of them in. Very dangerous right now.
Next up for the A's, DJ Fletcher. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Devers.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Devers is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
The 1-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Again, another foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-1 to him now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the A's 2. Settling in now, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind it early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes Buxton. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Grossman falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now
here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Jonathan.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 6 and the A's 2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Jurickson Profar.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
So striding forward now, Yan Gomes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself
64.
into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
In now, number 64, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Ball two.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The A's strand one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Pops this one up. Number 64 ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slice hard but foul. Kepler aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Delman Caruso.
Now at the plate, Delman Caruso, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
The count is 2-1.
Left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. DJ Fletcher is on deck. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready to take his hats again, DJ Fletcher, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 0 now.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Garver has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and one strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift
Now
that just
batting,
keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
No balls and a strike to count. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Grossman over at second. Devers at first. One gone. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, number 22.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Count even now at 1-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting,
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. short, hit hard. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton as we begin the top of the fourth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Ball two.
Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready once again, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low. 1-0. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Number 44 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 44.
Nicholas Castellanos will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounded down the third baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mitch Garver, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Buxton at third, Diaz on second, Castellanos at first with no outs. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hard on the ground toward short, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. 1 run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Jonathan Schoop, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's 0-2 to Schoop.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
None out, runners at first and second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
1-1 the count now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Eight runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Soft liner to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins lead it 8-4. So striding in, Jurickson Profar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And it's fouled away. Three and two now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Standing in now, number 64. And he popped him up. Diaz ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Ready for another shot now, Robbie Grossman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 00, DJ.
Digging in once again, DJ Fletcher. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Good battle. Count remains full. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Three-two pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Trevor May answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Three and 0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
The 3-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-6 ball game.
Third baseman, Matt.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby knock.
In now, Matt Chapman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fletcher at second. Devers at first. 2 out in the inning. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full. It's the Twins 8 and the A's 6. Into the box, Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter.
Delman.
Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
So coming to the plate, Delman Caruso. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Laureano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 64.
Into the box now, number 64. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The set and the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-0 pitch. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This pitch is popped up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Twins are in front, 8-7. Stepping up to the plate, Yandy Diaz. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. Hit to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 7, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Grossman racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Down go the Twins in order, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Trevor Hildenberger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
DJ Fletcher will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hildenberger has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over that time he's allowed exactly 1.5 base runners per inning. That's well above where you want to be in that category. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
In now, Matt Chapman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And there's ball 1. 2-1. Fletcher, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 2-2 is laid off him for ball number 3. Ramon Laureano waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Laureano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Laureano brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt in plenty of time, and he's out at third. Two out here and a runner at second. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland, and this one remains tight. It's 8-7. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next will be the designated hitter, Jonathan Schoop. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Jonathan Schoop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Max Kepler. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he popped him up. Chapman shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Stepping up now, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Schoop on third with 2 out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set the payoff pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They hold on to their slim 8-7 lead. Number 61 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 61.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Sent on the ground out to second. Diaz scoops it up, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-0 pitch on the way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The first baseman, number 12, Yan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, number 64.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 64. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The A's strand 1. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Ryan Buchter has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Athletics, number 52, Ryan Buchter.
Leading off the inning, Delman Caruso, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Caruso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set, and the pitch taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Very high, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 19th home run for him on the season as they jump ahead by 3.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Lou Trevino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Trevino. For the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
In now, Mitch Garver. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Taylor Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. is taken high above the zone.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The catcher, number 00, DJ Fletcher.
Standing in, DJ Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Kepler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ryan
Your attention,
Hokie
please.
is called upon with
Now
2 out in the
pitching for
8th
the
as
Twins.
he's asked to complete a
Number
4-out
43,
save.
Ryan Hokie.
Matt Chapman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-2, and he misses there. 1-2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Grossman is off at first with 2 away. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A's strand a couple. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Schoop. It was a walk in his last trip.
Go.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Fastball well outside. And he misses. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Chapman over to his left. 1 out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cue shot here out towards short. Profar for 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Minnesota 9th. Last chance now for the A's. They've got some work to do, though. It's 10-7. Now in the box, Stephen Piscotty. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Grandal able to look this one in, and that's your first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Yan Gomes.
Standing in, Yan Gomes. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Piscotty leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, number 64, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Twins put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Trevor May wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Jake Junis was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Ryan Hoke records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.